Good morning and welcome to Solving Puzzles with Python. Today's puzzle concerns a dice. So we have to do some simple calculations here on the numbers on the opposing face of a dice. So instead of 1 plus 1 equals 2, it'd be 6 plus 6 equals 12 because the 6 is on the opposing face to the 1. So it needs a bit more explanation. Dice, we won't be doing calculations with the face you can see, we'll do calculations with the opposing face. So opposing the 1 is the 6, and so even though we're saying a 1, we'll do the calculation with the 6. Opposing the 2 is the 5, so even though the question could ask for a 2, we'll do the calculation with a 5. Hopefully that will make a bit more sense as we go along. So opposite the 1 is the 6, opposite the 2 is the 5, opposite 3 is the 4. So instead of 3 plus 5 equals 8, we've got to do the opposite, which is 4 plus 2. And we're going to do some Python to solve that problem for us. So today we're going to use idle again. Idle is an inbuilt Python translator that comes with the Python package when you download from python.org. We're going to start a new file. Computer programs, computer, or indeed computer training courses are often referred to or called data structures and algorithms. The data structure we're going to use today is called a dictionary. Now, a dictionary is different to a list, as it is a construct of lookup values and return values. Okay, so you look up items on this side of the dictionary and it returns items on this side of the dictionary. So you don't refer to the elements as you do in a list, you refer to the lookup value. So this one, you'd look up Mick and it would return Jagger. Here we have something probably a bit more useful. You have a name of a person and in this case fictitious telephone number associated with that name. So you'd look up George and it would return that telephone number. Slight mistake here, you don't need a comma for the last value because it's terminated by the curly braces. And on this one, slightly different way of looking at a dictionary, in that the whole dictionary is data referring to an object. In this case, it's a real-world object. It's a motorbike. So instead of the elements of the dictionary being discrete things, that's Mick's telephone number, George's telephone, the whole of the dictionary is the data for a real-world object. So it's a motorbike. This is the motorbike, and the make is Honda, model is CBF 6 compatible, and unfortunately it doesn't have a center stand. So you can have like a top trumps affair or even a simple database. So anyway, in our case, we need a dictionary, a data structure that reflects the opposing values of a dice. There is the faces 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 and the opposing value. So we can look up one face and return the other. Here the last element does not need a comma. That can move over as well. And we can test this. We can just print out a value. So here's a simple print statement that will print out one of the values. Notice that that's not an element number, that is looking up 1. So what this does is look down here and matches a value, and then it returns the opposing value. So this should run, and it should return us the 6. Let's just test that, shall we? F5, it'll ask to be saved. Run module. Do you want to save it? Yes, please. Okay. There you go, it's returning the 6. Okay, let's do something else. Let's do another one. Let's do 5. Change that to 5. It's going to look down the list until it gets 5, and it's going to return the 2. Press F5 to run it. Save it. Run. There we go. It's returning the 2. So that's all working as expected. We just now need to do our calculation. A nice easy way of doing it. We can modify this print statement to do the calculation on the fly. So we can modify it like that, and it's going to print out the result of that lookup and that lookup. So that's going to look up 1 and return the 6. That's going to look up 2 and return the 5. If this works correctly, the answer is going to appear as 11. F5 to run it. Do I want to save it? Yes, I do. I got an error, unexpected indent there. So let's get rid of that. There we go. F5 it. And it returns the 11. So that's great. That's working exactly how we expected it to do. And we could simply change these values here for the ones in our question. And that's it. Thank you for watching Solving Puzzles with Python, and see you next time.